What is even up? It's your boy Krabin here with that guy, Heckenstein. And
But I don't have that much space anymore. Gotta do it
and
like this.
my wife.
Hey everyone.
Welcome to the Hypnotic Hootout. And as you can see, we have, the ratings were low. So as you do in shows, you add a new cast member, right?
Forced diversity.
Yeah. I guess we'll see how it goes with the echo. Actually, I was thinking maybe we should record our streams separately, but I guess it's too late now. So we'll fix it next time. So if there's echo today, well, I'm sorry.
Echo gone tomorrow.
How are you doing?
Me?
Yes.
I'm trying to listen if I can spot some echo, but I think I paused the stream instead. So.
Well.
Are we still science and technology, by the way?
Oh, well, I guess I don't know. Does it update after you started? Probably not. Hey?
Yeah, you have to click on update and then it works, I think. Yeah.
All right, it's just a notification that doesn't change, no? It's just a notification that doesn't change if you do it after you start. Obviously, yeah, I mean, it's the notification that's sent out before. Well, okay, so this should hopefully then have worked.
My wife. Okay, I like the title of the episode. Well, I'm doing fine. I think not too much happened on my side here. I did mess up a little.
What did you?
I drank some alcohol yesterday. Yeah, I went out with a friend to drink some spiced wine on the shore of the Bodensee. Like really conform. We were walking because in Baden-Württemberg you are not allowed to leave the house without a good reason anymore at the day, and then at 8 o'clock to 5 p.m. that's even harder. But like in the daytime you can still go out if you are moving. This is like the requirement. So we moved, but we only moved a little bit and then we were too lazy. And yeah, we each drank one bottle of spiced wine and then we still wanted more. And being already quite drunk, I invited him up to my room. So I completely broke the rules and I'm feeling pretty bad and I slept terribly because I kind of was thinking, do I have Corona now? I mean, I was in a perfect space, like encapsulated in a bubble where my parents would buy everything and they already had Corona, so they're immune now for a while. And then I did that completely, unreasonable. And I'm gonna say it's the alcohol's fault because before I was drunk, I was really making sure that we keep on all the rules, that I'm not gonna touch his bottle and all that stuff. But after one bottle of spiced wine, yeah, I don't know. I am ashamed.
That's why they banned alcohol in South Africa, for those reasons. There's sharing and then there's irresponsibility when it comes to being drunk and then sharing more and talking loud over each other, and there's sharing cigarettes, there's sharing there's just you just go lose it. So,
yeah. But that was kind of my story. How about you guys? Something happened there. I can't point it out quite, but something's different than usual.
What? I haven't seen this person in 10 months. So yeah, that is bound to change. Like, who's this? I married a stranger. Like, so. So
you don't have to answer this. Just write it to me.
I will. man. How's your family? How does it feel to be home?
It's good. It's really relaxed, laid back. But I do kind of notice that I feel like a teenager again. It's just like my old room, all that stuff, like my parents' dynamic, all that. I've started lecturing them using my knowledge gained through therapy to try and improve their communication skills, which did not go well until now.
Oh, just think of it as being in the hotel. You got someone to cook for you. It's short of someone making your bed up for you.
Yeah, I can't complain, of course.
Yeah, no. You've got a roomie. Your brother is still there, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder, how does he look like? Does he look like you? I've never seen him.
Could try and drag him over here if you want.
I'd love to see him. But yeah, no stress. Maybe next week you can pop in and say hi.
Yeah, let's not get too many new faces here.
Yeah.
Viewers will be confused.
Yeah, because I was wondering what to wear. You know, how am I going to look like for my debut? And obviously making everyone believe that I do exist.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, no, I'm here.
So you're not rendered right now. You're a real person.
Yeah, no robot, no plastic. It's just me. Well, it's good to see you, and thank you for the bottles. So
it's good to see you too. Yeah, really nice. I wish I was in Leipzig, but I'll be there.
Would we fit in this one couch?
We could manage.
We should try it.
Yeah, we'll manage.
Yeah.
As close as Crabman sitting to you now, I'm sure I have enough space on the couch.
Okay. How are you feeling?
Me? Well, pretty good. I mean, it is an interesting kind of mental whiplash I mean, we jump right back, like the last 10 months haven't happened, but at the same time, I haven't seen another human being for almost a year, except you, and you're like part of this furniture. So, so it's weird whiplash. We'll have to get used to that.
But you were the part of the furniture that I envied.
Yes.
Yeah, really. Yeah.
And now you get to sit in the dent that Jan has made here.
Thank you for softening it up for me.
Yeah. So you're kind of
keeping
like
it warm.
Indirect contact with my butt right now.
That is so sick.
Yeah.
That's so
sick, right? That's what you're trying to say.
Not sick. That is just cuckoo crazy. Sick. Kinky maybe, but I'm not into that. Butt touching butt.
That's a shame.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no. So I was envying you for a long time. That I'm not here. Yeah.
Now it's my turn to envy you.
Why, Jan? Which one do you want me to call you? Jan or Heckenstein? I was
I don't mind.
You don't mind? Whatever comes first.
Well, I always call him Jan. He likes to be called Jan.
Well, you're introducing me as Hackenstein all the time.
I do.
So.
But just in the beginning. That's the only time I call you Heckenstein. I mean, I guess we have... I feel like that's like built into our company even, because you have your company email Jan at Hypnotic Owl, and I have my Crabman at Hypnotic Owl, and that's the...
You have both, I think, as well.
You have both?
Yeah, you too, I think.
Pretty sure I don't. That would be news
I think
to me.
nobody uses the other one.
At the very least, I never check it if it isn't forwarded.
Yeah. I think I got used to Hackenstein being called Hackenstein just from the beginning. I was thinking about changing it on the website even. I mean, I am doing my own stream as Hackenstein, so Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe it's time.
Maybe.
The artist formerly known as Jan.
With the fake bun, men bun. No, it's not, obviously. I like the look.
I like it too.
Yeah.
I do feel like it's kind of people make fun about it. It's kind of a joke, but it's just comfortable to wear your hair. If you have long hair and you don't want it to flow around all the time, but you also don't want to go and cut it, you know?
Well, be like me, cut my hair. I was getting the bun too. It's just nah. Okay.
I think I have longer hair than ever before.
Yeah, no, I think it does look okay. You don't have to go that far. Can you tie your own man bun again? Trying to prove that it's long. It looks good.
I wear it open on when I have showered, and when I didn't shower that day, I do the bun. That's my reasoning here.
So this is how modern Jesus would have looked like.
I hope so.
Okay, Ben bun. That's nice. So what are you guys talking about today?
I don't know. I never know.
Want to rage a little about Reddit moderators?
Oh, yes. Yes, let's do that. Oh, actually, before I forget, earlier when I was briefly looking into your dev stream, which Jan is doing now, or Heckenstein, or however I should call you, you missed one of the messages that I wrote, where I was saying why I think it is a problem with the rats and immunity.
Oh, yeah.
Because it isn't, there's no logical reason to them being immune. It's kind of random. And that's why I think we have to communicate, also because they're the first to be immune to something, I think. I think it would read as a confusing bug if we don't have some, because that's what I meant, the lava golem, that is, it makes immediate sense to someone who sees it for the first time. And that's just why I was thinking we need something to signal that somehow, that people don't think, oh, I'm being screwed by this thing that's even more powerful and stuff.
Yeah. Well, I don't have a lot of health, so that's good. But I tried to recolor them, but I just can't do it.
I'll add that to my mental list of things that I wanna tweak.
Yeah. Did you notice that I fixed, or I tweaked the lights a little bit?
I have not looked at the game in a while, to be honest.
No, I did it just now in the stream before.
We were watching Doom Patrol. We just took a short break to get something to eat. So
that's much better. If I could, maybe I should watch that too instead of streaming. How far are you?
First episode. That's already just
episode. And what do you think?
Interesting. I've already asked him. What did I ask you about? What's the invisible man's problem? Yeah,
well, he's not invisible. I think that's one of his problems. He's not invisible. He looks kind of like the Invisible Man, but
half invisible.
He's negative man. Actually, he can't turn invisible.
So but he was like he was not letting on.
Well, I mean, that's what this show is about. It's like slowly finding out.
Yeah.
So, could tell you everything that's going on right now, but then we may as well not watch it.
Not watch it. Well, I'm not one of those. I will watch it just to.
Oh yeah, no, it's
fill in the gaps. Yeah.
But yeah, it actually is a very, very nice character-driven show. It's nice to
see Timothy Dalton again.
Oh yes, I like him. I haven't seen much stuff that he's in, but he did make the best James Bond, so
that's disputable, isn't it?
Not really.
Not really. Hey, I wanted to know, which I asked him, but I don't think he keeps up with Harder. So, what are the sales? Do I need to strip for like more sales? What's going on? I need money for my kids, for our kids.
But not now. Let's make it a special stream.
Oh, yes.
Is it? Do you have good news?
No.
Yeah, we're not making a lot of money, no. I think I looked today and we were like about $600.
Yeah, we about 40 copies, right? We sold about 40 copies, I think.
Yeah. I've looked into it just before. Let me check it again.
Like it's gonna change in like.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, it might have all the Reddit users who saw the post buying the game now. It did increase our visibility a lot, but not sure if it really translates into sales, unfortunately.
So what can your number one fan do?
Oh yeah, 40 games. Oh, number one fan, that's a tough position right now. I think we have like at least 3 other people working for that one.
Yeah.
What? I'm the number one. I'm the biggest fan of Hypnotic Owl. So I'll take it all. I was like, yeah, no, they can have the Wizard and Prince and everything. I've got Hypnotic Owl.
Have you played the game even?
Which one?
The Wizard. The old version.
No.
I think we need to make a competition, maybe.
Competition for what? I'm afraid of playing games.
For the number one fans.
But maybe we could stream that, you trying to play the game. That would be fun.
If you want to, of course.
The horror!
I mean,
I don't know, I just don't like being criticized.
Been working hard on the tutorial and stuff, so maybe it's not that.
No, if you don't get it, that's the problem of the tutorial, yeah. Because it's supposed to help everyone, but it's not good enough. Maybe you should even wait until I remake the tutorial and then test it, so we keep you fresh.
That's a good idea.
And then
I like
then we'll see.
This crash test dummy or guinea pig. Like, I will do it for Hypnotic Owl. Awesome. If that would mean we get 6 million copies.
Oh. That would be good. I think like the last couple of days we consistently sold 1 game each day.
Yeah, I checked yesterday to see how the Reddit thing influences it, or if it does. Yesterday it was 38, so we sold 2 new copies.
Yes, we are now on 40. That's true. But we can see if you look at the marketing stuff, you can see that the visits gone up from about 150 a day to 560. So there's quite a difference.
How many wish lists do we have?
Wish lists. Where can I see this?
It's under the sales units. The last.
Wish list 918.
Nice.
I almost want to have a wish list of if we get to 100 people buying 100,000 people.
Yeah.
Buying
100,000.
I'll run naked.
Then we're gonna
in the
make a huge party.
Yeah, I'm gonna run naked.
Okay.
And it's winter, so this is a good time.
You're pretty secure right now. You're pretty secure. You don't have.
Yeah,
to
no. I will run naked in the middle of Leipzig.
You know what? I'm gonna join you. If it's 100,000, I'm gonna join you. Let's make it a thing.
Because that will not happen. But I can still hope and just wish that it doesn't happen. That I become naked and like I don't know, African girl.
Let's see what the police does in Leipzig.
Well, I could always cite Gone Crazy. Like, yeah, I just lost it. I miss home. Well,
no, you just gotta tell them that you are protesting Corona and the police is gonna join you. So.
Okay.
Yeah. There used to be in Germany. There used to be an offense you could do that was called grober Unsinn. How would you translate that?
Grand silliness.
Yeah, that's something you could do, and
Shenanigans.
I know when they phased it out, so it's not in the law anymore. We were thinking of what we could do to still get charged with it before they phase it out. We were thinking about like running around naked stuff, but I think that's like a public offense or something like that, and it's not grand silliness.
Yeah, like public indecency.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So it's kind of hard.
Protesting.
Yeah, looking at impressions on Steam. Interestingly enough, we still have like most views, like 544 are coming through direct navigation. Interestingly, and external websites, only 149 came from Reddit. But I mean, still, I know a lot of people probably search directly for the game, and then notice that they can't find it when they just type in the wizard, because
is the discovery queue listed separately?
No.
Because I'm thinking if that's maybe it, how people find it also. If they, like a lot of RPGs type stuff, that it comes up at some point. Hi, Wendesville.
Hi, Wendesville. I wish I could meet you. I've heard
we haven't even met.
What? You had an interview, didn't you?
Yeah, we had an interview, but that's...
Oh, that was still online.
So in a sense, you also met him like that because you also saw him on
the
screen.
Yeah. Like I hear a lot about you. That's another guy that I envy. He's always there.
But you're also technically always there, so...
Well, I told you I'm the biggest Hypnotic Owl fan.
Yes, you're a Stan.
I'm more like Stan's cousin. Isn't Stan already...
No, Stan is Stalker fan, so...
Oh.
So like an extreme fan.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I mean, that's where it comes from, but today people use it standing like they love something so much, they're not just a fan, they're Stan.
Oh.
I mean, I guess with making streams and stuff, we are inviting this. We kind of want it. Come to our Discord, talk with us, watch us work.
Yeah, and I mean, you've been literally going back through our catalog, watching all the videos we have available, and even like the very, very first broadcast that we ever did, which was terrible.
Yeah, I know. That's nice.
So I think you qualify.
Yeah. And I am, by the way, I'm everyone that's watched all your Hootouts. Like I sleep with them. Like meditate on them. Like it was just like I am them. So I'm always I'm the third person now. We're doing it right now.
Yes. So now we're losing most of our audience because that audience is here right now.
Yeah, damn it. I didn't think about this. I should have just stayed home.
Well, you can still watch it. You just need to start it on your phone right now and then...
Aha. No, I'm the YouTuber. I'm like always on YouTube.
Right. That's good.
If I could, I would put like likes. But of course, I can only put one like. So, yeah.
But I think last time I checked, we had...
No, honestly... Sorry.
You go.
So in all honesty, have you felt like an improvement with our stream? Has it become like more entertaining, or did you notice anything?
I'm biased. I have my own selective interests when it comes to this, so I see nothing wrong. I see no change. I see.
But
no,
I mean,
wait.
in the beginning, we talked about how sometimes it's a little bit boring because we're just like,
okay.
It has that. Do you remember that?
So, yeah, there would be like a conversation disconnect, or I don't know, like it needed to be charged up, or you guys weren't talking fluidly, like, just easing in and being relaxed. That was like maybe the first 3 episodes where I could feel it, like, oh, you guys were uncomfortable or something, I could feel some pauses, which were, unnatural pauses. It wasn't you, it was almost like, especially, him. It was, hi, this is radio so-and-so, we're listening to this, and but now, it's much relaxed. And then you remove the depressing stuff. Always talking about, well, it needed to be spoken about. At some point, I wish I was there to add on my 2 cents worth. But
I mean, none of these problems have gone away, so we
Yeah,
can always
yeah,
talk
yeah.
about them again.
Yeah.
which would be his favorite. And I come second because I am that dark also in terms of, I can easily
What?
roll in the, what?
What?
Yeah, I will wallow into just depressive stuff. Like, if he wasn't talking about it, I'll be like, why isn't he talking about this stuff? Type of a thing. So yeah, it's easy. And then there was you, and there's still you with your lists. I cringe. But it's you see? And it's okay. We accept you. We love you the way you are. We do. But the list has to go. That just was a bit rigid on your part. Which is
for sure.
okay.
Completely agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was surprised that you pointed Crabman out for being like this kind of mechanical, because I felt that I was doing that a lot, that I was like trying to, I don't know, project some kind of I don't know, entertainment image or something, like couldn't let any pause be there in the conversation. And when I got rolling, I was like trying to talk faster than I could actually think, just so it doesn't get like boring. And yeah, of course, the lists. I stopped using lists, by the way. I haven't used it in the last, I think, 3 episodes or 2, maybe in the last episode and this one. Let's keep it safe.
No, but I mean, I think what you're referring to is when you would have prepared like a number of lists that a number of items you would want to mention to a certain topic. Like, now we're going to talk about this type of game. Here I'm going to read you 15 titles. And that, not that you like write down your thoughts in general. But Wendy's still saying, I have to say you got better. The flow of conversation got better, and it at least seems as if you guys got a bit more comfortable with talking. I think so too. It certainly, I have for a long time not thought about that the Hootout is kind of boring or something, because it seems we're just having fun in it, minding it much. And Vanessa also adds, I like the lists. Lists are great. So
yay!
But it is a question how to use them. Indeed.
Oh, and then I really loved your sponsored. Yeah, like a sponsorship.
Even our imaginary sponsors have left us.
Yeah.
I still have
doesn't
one.
look good for the business.
I can't use it.
How are you supposed to get 100,000 copies sold?
Right. Do you want to hear another one? I've got one ready.
Oh yeah.
I just forgot it the last couple of times. Wait. Let me see. Where is the list?
Actually, you're lagging terribly right now.
Very.
Yeah. Oh, again. Oh man.
Like you're still
Probably
laughing at us. That's. I don't know. I guess it just is what it is. As long as you don't
disappear. He's always got technical issues. Like
I think that's well.
Yeah, no.
Let me try and read. Where did I put this? No, it's here. Yeah.
It's closer.
All right.
Hey.
Nice. Just in time.
This
back.
I hope I didn't read it already, so stop me if you heard this before. This episode of the Hypnotic Hootout is sponsored by Inaudible. Do you love to listen to audiobooks while working but get you distracted? Well, Inaudible has the solution to that. A huge collection of the audiobooks with such low volume that you can hear basically nothing. Visit inaudible.com/hootout to get your first month free.
I would do that. I love it.
Nice.
At first I really was like, oh wow, this is moving. And I didn't think about numbers. I just suddenly got excited that there's a sponsorship. But then I was like, no, something is wrong. It's not, no real products whatsoever. There's your disappearing act.
Oh no, what to do? Well, I guess wait.
Milkman.
Here I am again. Okay, so it seemed to be a problem.
Wait, do I have to do something? Yeah, probably. Okay, let's see.
I have no idea what's going on there. I thought like I'm in the network now. I'm not on LAN, but still this keeps happening.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Just before I forget, I'm shocked to learn that you're also very dark, because I feel like you're generally very sunny and everything. And now I'm wondering if I'm so dark about everything all the time that I don't even notice.
Well, I think you're darker for the both of us. I do have some, I've got my optimistic ways of dealing with my darkness, but yours, hey. It's on point.
Yeah, I'm just a black hole of negativity.
So yeah, no, I'm way. If anything, one is proud of, I'm better than you. So yeah,
that's generally true. Yes.
Yeah, no.
Anyway,
so there has been an improvement in you.
Yes.
And
I thought so too.
This improvement is far better. Yeah, so
yeah.
I even asked him to. Well, I haven't been on social media in a long time. I've got an account filled with over 3,000 people, for instance, on Facebook. That I just asked him to just make a promo or something. Not a promo, but like, this is my contribution, my account, my friends. Yeah, whatever.
But do you want to tell maybe something? Introduce yourself a little bit, because you're not just Crabman's wife.
You forgot. We just know each other. I know Vendasil, man. I'm in.
Okay.
It's sorted.
You're just number one Hypnotic old fan.
Yeah. No. Oh, excuse me. That's the best intro ever. Ich bin Bali. Flo. I am married to this dark soul here. To match my skin. Anyway, yeah, I've been married to you for how long?
10 months.
10 months.
Mm-hmm.
And it's exactly the 10 months that we didn't see each other. Prior to that, we
got married.
We've known each other for like what? He's good with the dates. I'm just.
Well,
like,
we've known each other for 3 years.
Yeah, so same time as knowing, no, little under knowing you, Jan.
When did you meet?
When I got here the second time.
The second time.
Yeah.
So that was then in summer, basically
Yeah.
Summer of 2018, I guess. Now we met in November 2017. We got together in January 2018, and then, yeah, we came to stay for a couple months in summer. Yeah.
What else? I don't need to know about my profession. I just exist. So.
You're just the wife.
Oh yes, I'm the wifey. Yeah, no. At least maybe I can take this opportunity to Leipziger people, artists, that I'm here, and if they, I don't know, feel
but
like.
See, now that's missing the context that you're also an artist, because you didn't want to tell people.
Yeah, I know, but the artist will know that I'm an artist.
Yeah,
because I said to the artist, I'm reaching out. Yeah, I'm reaching out to artists that I'm an artist. Yes.
Something's changed.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, no, I'm an artist, visual artist. And we met when I was DJing, which is some of the things that I do on the side. And he annoyed me. Until I taught him some Zulu when we were getting drunk at a nightclub after the after party. Then I actually thought he was his Facebook name. And I guess secretively, I don't think I even told you this. I kind of, now that I think about it, there was some sort of, oh good, he found me type of a thing. Like you looked and asked to friend me on Facebook. So I was like, oh good. You look me up.
It's always nice when the reaction to that is good rather than the fuck. That's so creepy.
Because all I remember was him being dragged to leave at 5 a.m. at what used to be like my favorite hanging out spot, like the queen of Kitcheners.
Okay, wait, but then let's make this a whole story.
Are you making it a whole story?
It deserves to be.
Okay.
So in 2017, I went to. I was invited. No, was I invited? I applied for the Game Mixer hosted by the Goethe Institute, which is sort of a cultural exchange thing for game developers. They did the first one in Indonesia, the second in Brazil, and the third one was in South Africa. And so that was basically a convention where the people who participated in the first couple were there, and a bunch of Germans, and then Sub-Saharan Africa and South Africa. And that was a cool time. I'm pretty sure we have a video on YouTube from those travels. So it's probably, I like to drag them out a lot. So in all those montages, I have a couple of those up, I think.
But Bali's not on the montage, right?
Yeah, no, I did not think that would be appropriate to just randomly film women and put them in reels of travels.
Look at what I found.
Look who I discovered. But yeah, so on the last day, we were having goodbye celebrations. We were having a braai, which is the South African barbecuing. And she was DJing. And it had started to rain a little bit. We were dancing. We were drunk, obviously. And I was asking for When the Rain Begins to Fall by Jermaine Jackson and Pia Zadora. And you didn't...
Asking the DJ to play something, classy move.
Absolutely. Huge mistake. And I actually, apparently that was not the first time I annoyed her, because one of the people who worked there, one of the department heads, right, we had been chatting, and she was like, do you think that, because you were DJing like for the whole afternoon into the evening, right? You had like 4 hours or something. So you didn't start with the party music. You started with like, and then like slowly, or was supposed building to slowly up, transition, right? And I had been talking with the department head there, and she said, do you think the DJ is gonna play something to dance to soon? And I was like, why don't you just ask? And she was like, do you think? And I said, yeah, just go ask her. And then later you told me like how much that annoyed you, and that you told her, I'm working here, and we're gonna get there. Just so that's how it kind of.
Well, really generally started. One paces themselves for 4 hours of DJing. You just don't get like what's his name? Here's to George Floyd's family.
Oh God, that one.
Was it Skrillex? Was it this guy?
No, it was David Guetta.
Yeah.
David Guetta, right.
Shout out to his family and stuff.
I mean, just get there in the middle of your dinner. It doesn't work like that. And then he called me glorified iPod.
Well, that was later.
Yeah, but still, I have to tell everyone, you call me a glorified iPod.
So. Well, but
glorified icon? What's that supposed to mean?
iPod, glorified iPod, like that you just like you set an iPod to shuffle and it just plays the music.
Yeah, of course. It's just like fade in, fade out. It's easy. iPod can do it.
No, because I did not call you that. I was asking, like, do you actually like mix songs? Like, you know, like Fuser. I was asking, do you do something like Fuser where you actually mix songs, or are you basically a glorified iPod? She's never forgiven me.
Oh, I wouldn't either.
It hurts. It hurts deep inside somewhere where I don't even know where, but it hurts.
Well, anyhow, so I asked for When the Rain Begins to Fall, because the rain had just begun to fall. You see it. I really didn't have a choice. But you didn't.
Lame.
But you didn't know the song.
Yes, which I do know, but I didn't know what it was called.
And that really annoyed you, and you immediately started like listing your credentials. That would be all the music you know, basically. And that's how we got to talking, right? And then I think you were also really annoyed that I had seen Bonobo live. I was telling you about that.
Oh, that hurt. That hurts sideways. Like, I don't know where. Also, it hurt. Envy. Yeah.
And then they wrapped up the celebrations, but it was only 10. And I will say, earlier in the day, or like not that much earlier, but like 8 or something, 8, 9-ish, the other guys were like, let's go party. Let's go. I heard about this place. It's amazing. And I was like, dude, we have to get on a plane tomorrow. We can't go party all night. That's irresponsible. So 15 beers later, I'm of course, woo, party, you know, and so I'm kind of over and like, hey, we're gonna go party, come with us. And you were like, oh, so you're giving me permission?
Wow. Hot. Let him know.
I don't need permission from him. I literally own the streets of Joburg. So it's like, who's this guy?
And then we went to Kitchener's, which is a very cool place. It kind of feels like a living room. Like everything's. Are there carpets everywhere? I feel like I remember sticky carpets.
There used to be carpets on the dance floor.
Yeah, that was strange. Your feet would always be like take a bit of effort to get up to dance.
Sticky.
Sticky
and
carpet.
It's velvety and all those button cushions.
It's a very interesting
Chesterfieldy and quiche. Yeah.
And so we were dancing, partying, drinking, and chatting, and then you taught me some random Zulu out of nowhere.
It wasn't random. He thinks it's random. It's very helpful if you're gonna meet a South African.
Then please share it for.
So la 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 la. Sounds like a song. So
and that's it?
Listen
that's
here
what?
is la 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 la. So la 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 la. Say it with me, Jan.
La 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 la.
La 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 la.
La la la.
Yeah, la 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 la. La 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 la. In anger, like la 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 la.
La 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 la.
Yeah, which means sleep there. So listen here, sleep there. Or la 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 la.
La 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 la.
Yeah, so that's sleep here, next to me.
Ah.
So yeah, it's a play on words. And that's what I taught him. And all I remember was him being dragged out of the club at like 5 a.m. And I just remember the hands being pulled from away from the frame of the door. And the bouncer and everything. Well, he wasn't chucked out by the bouncer. All I just remember
was just the Uber was there apparently, but I also needed to get one of our wordplay thingies that I knew out, which was gibt Omi Opium, bringt Opium den Opium.
Well, that is random.
Well, it was clearly prompted, so yeah. And then yes, I was dragged home, where we went to one of the guys I was in the program with. We went to his place and drank some more and watched the sun come up. And I think I fell asleep around 8. Checkout was, of course, at 11. I woke up at 9, like in like an armchair, and I was like kind of over it in there. And I was so dead, and I went back to my place to like sleep for another hour or so. And I dragged myself out, and it had rained, and that is like I was on the second, or like on the first. Well, there were 2-story, and I was on the top. And on the way down, I slipped, had my phone in my back pocket, and that's when I broke the thing. Like, you hand it to me from there. That's where that happened. I now, for Christmas, have a new one that is not bent.
But it's not Christmas yet.
This wonderful thing that happened there, that, I don't know, that's very visible. I see.
That's nice, yeah.
So it broke, as you can tell, exactly where the SIM card goes. So this phone was actually useless in terms of internet and stuff, but still better than my old one. So I've been using this for 3 years, yes.
You see, talk about an indentation on the couch. This is an butt indentation.
Exactly.
Hard one.
And yeah, and then I just, crashed in the lobby, slept some more there. We actually wanted to see Constitution Hill. We wanted to go to the museum, but obviously I couldn't. Walter, I think, went to see Kieran perform. That was also on that day or the night before. I don't know. A couple of the guys, they went instead saw a performance by a friend.
So to move it along a bit.
Yeah, and then I just looked you up. I looked everyone up, and so I also looked you up. And
well, I thought I was special, Like, I didn't know that he looked up a whole lot of people. I just thought,
you were special in the sense that you were coming to Europe.
Well, you didn't know that.
It was convenient.
You didn't know that.
Yeah, no, I didn't do it at the time because you were coming, but that it turned out like, hey, I'm coming to Germany and Switzerland because you were doing what?
Pink money. And
Pink money.
Which I obviously, I play a dead person, dead DJ, and I played great because that's all. But I contribute the visuals and the music, of course, because it's set in a nightclub.
Tell us about Pink Money.
Oh no, babe, no.
Okay, then I'll tell you about Pink Money. Pink Money was basically kind of an immersive theater play where they transformed the theater to a nightclub. So you walk into a club, there's Bali DJing, and then it's basically a number of vignettes, if you will, of the performers talking about experiences. It's about Pink Money is the
currency,
the buying power of the queer community, and it's a lot about of pink washing and like how these spaces are basically commodified and exclude poorer queer people of color, and then it goes also into racism and abuse and all kinds of things. So it's a really powerful thing, and I've seen it 11 times.
Biggest fan
Absolutely.
Of Pink Money. Yes. Comes with crushing in hotels in a single bed sometimes. Oh my God, the things that we've done, hiding him to come in with us. And he's even gotten paid sometimes.
Once I was at least reimbursed for my travel because at that point I was already the team mascot.
Yeah.
I was just everywhere traveling with them, always like, yay. That was a really amazing and powerful thing.
You see what your glorified iPod can do?
Yes.
Yeah, so don't get it twisted.
I didn't mean that in a bad way.
This iPod can travel.
Was to understand.
No bend there either yet.
And that actually was fun, because what would happen is that I can stay longer if I know that there's no a problem with the show, as in there won't be any more shows afterwards, that I can take days off of my visa and come and visit him, and we stay longer and get to know each other more. And so
the show really helped facilitate this relationship, because they paid for the flights, and then all you had to do is stick around. So.
Actually, the first time he was so thirsty. The first time. I just had to use that word.
What?
He was so thirsty, Jan, that first time coming there, and I still have the conversations, by the way. I wanted to print them out for our wedding. You should see the whole, oh, hi, how are you, Ralph? And he's like, by the way, my name is not Ralph. So it just felt like an old chat room. People trying to pick each other up. All that's left is some porn shit, like, what size breast are you? Anyway, he gets there. I have given him special treatment. He's got the VIP ticket to come and see me perform. And then he stays the second day. Buys himself a ticket to come and see the show. Again.
I was surprised. It's one of the most terrifying and dreadful things if someone tells you, hey, why don't you come to my performance piece? It's like, oh my God, that's gonna suck.
Nobody
wants to hear
it's
your
terrifying
poetry.
For both parties.
Say that again?
It's terrifying for both parties, right?
Yeah. I was like...
No, you had such an awful trailer. It was the thing where you were just sitting, the four of you next to each other, and just crossing your legs in two directions while it was blinking and whatever.
No, that was.
And I was like, what? This looks so terrible. This is probably gonna be horrible, but at least I don't have to pay for it, and it's fine. I guess I'll watch it. And then I was completely like, in marketing terms, that wasn't greatly advertised.
Oh, we also came from a previous mini version of it, was called Pink Dollar, which is the actual term that was used in South Africa. I don't know where else. But Pink Dollar is what Pink Money is today. So we started off small, I mean, I think we spent like 16,000 rands on the show itself and traveled a bit around South Africa, testing it out.
€1,000.
So that from that and buying gimmicky things like the sunglasses for the promo and stuff like that was literally to lobby for more money. Like lobby for euros this time. And and yeah, tweak on proposals and stuff like that. We got to where we are, using proper equipment up to some point, lavishly coming in with the Mac onto a play. So just owning it, you see. But that's not the point. The point is my friends / colleagues that I work with are the ones that point out that this guy is into you. Why is he staying? Like, it's just like, this guy's really into you. And I didn't see it. I was just like, oh my God, here's another fan. Like, like, I'm great. I play dead. And that's it. Yeah.
That's always the blind spot, isn't it? If people are into you, you're just like, it can't be like that. There's gotta be another reason.
Yeah, no, he's just.
But I mean, to be fair, I also didn't come with that intention. Like, I also didn't know.
Yeah, you have a blind spot as well.
I am just that friendly to everyone, and
yeah.
Sometimes that escalates, I guess.
And of course, I did the unthinkable. I was meant to go to Den Haag, and left with this guy. Never to go back. I even asked my friends, just keep an eye, like look at him so that you describe him. I don't even know where I'm going. Just like make sure. And everybody's just like, we don't care. This guy's beautiful. This guy's friendly. This guy's like, go with him. Go. That was it. So I
go with a stranger to live with him for a couple of weeks in a foreign country. No money, no one to call. Good idea.
Yeah, I know. Like,
that's some friends.
Plus then, you Germans, I mean, come on. When is so,
that's
you know,
true.
right? Like, there's just stuff. There's just like,
Oh, hey Friedrich.
That's another second name that I know.
Yeah, that's the two that we who also stream. The two developers. Yes.
Why are they called Friedrich?
That's a name.
Just one person.
Well, I guess right now just Friedrich is watching. Yes, they both use the red. They're from Red King. So Red King's layer. That's there.
Okay.
And yes, I guess this will be a regular thing for the next 10 weeks.
Yes.
Oh, he is freed and rich.
Oh, wow. Okay. And yeah, you must forgive me. I will not be able to pronounce that name holistically, like Friedrich.
Well, close enough.
It's near enough.
Yeah, no, try and pronounce mine. So, yeah.
Bali?
Bali is very easy. Your last name, your previous one, your maiden name, that's a tough one.
Say it for me.
Nzuli.
Oh, okay.
Nzuli. Something's happening.
Nzuli.
Yeah, what is happening? Nzuli. Well, thank God we got rid of that.
You're being disrespectful, man.
No, I'm really not attached to. I'm not attached to stuff like that.
I actually was like, keep your name. Why would you change your name? But
now I wish I had kept my name, knowing how he feels.
Everybody's failing to pronounce it. Yeah.
Yeah, and we've just been. Yeah. And even when he married me, I wasn't taking him, asked me to marry him, I wasn't taking it seriously. I refused him, actually. Because he did the dumbest thing, like, how sexy is this? Yeah, how do I explain this whole scenario?
Well, you were cleaning.
I'm doing the dishes at night.
How romantic.
Yeah, and at that time we had a microwave on top of the fridge. and I'm just wiping the inside of the microwave, but obviously doing it at a awkward height.
Standing on a little stool.
No, I wasn't. No, wait, let me tell the story, please. My version is...
I remember it, but sure.
My version is...
Tell your made-up version.
Why don't you take the chair and, get up the chair?
Really? Did I suggest that? Because I feel like I was waiting.
You were so nervous of proposing, you don't remember this.
That's the story I heard, honestly. That you made her go up on the stool, but...
Yeah, and then you're like, no, but this... You don't need to stand on the four legs. Just go up the bar stool, on top of the bar stool. And that was this form of kneeling.
But the thing is, I got the idea from seeing you do that. So I feel like it would be weird if I would, suggest something to you that you always do.
Oh, maybe. Okay, whatever. You win partially. And then...
So instead of me kneeling, you were standing on a stool.
Yes, that's basically it.
Reverse kneeling.
So we have the proper height difference, because I think that's the law. And yeah, then I just...
Yeah, but then you see my baby bump. What do you call it? My baby bump. What do you call this? Tummy bump. Instead of seeing, how people say you see the top of the bottom of the chin or something like that when you kneel.
Right.
You just saw it was just like from the knee up. It was awkward. And then I said to him, no, you're not asking me to marry you. That's just not happening. And yeah, kept it away from my mom. I only have one.
Well,
parent.
let's skip the actual thing. Then you said, wait, what? And I was I just asked again or something, or just waited with my charming smile.
Yeah.
And I think eventually you said yes. I'm not sure though.
Did
I say I will try or something? Did I say I'll try marry you?
Who's to say what happened? Could have gone anyway. Maybe you kicked me out of the house, never to see me again.
Then I did that wrestling move by hugging him with my legs from the chair.
That wrestling move.
The Nacho Libre. The fast moves that they do, grab you with their legs and then spin you around, and then you fall. That's the hug that I gave him. Because I was so shocked, and I'm the person that I never thought I would get married.
I'm always surprised that you were shocked, because, well, first of all, you have been talking about getting married from the first week we met.
Ooh,
and you...
Okay. No, who?
And we had actually been discussing getting married prior, which is why then I thought, actually, why not? And actually asked. So, it kind of
People talk about stuff. People talk about I will beat you up, but they don't do it, people talk about these things. But
hadn't we even decided that we want wooden rings rather than gold or silver before we actually said we were going to get married?
People dream about these things. I feel like we were
halfway through is all I'm saying.
Okay, babe, can I say something?
Yes, please.
I want a reasonably big house.
Yeah.
It's too late.
I want a reasonably big house with a litter of kids running around. And am I getting it? Jan, help. Am I getting it?
Yes, Jan.
What do I have to provide the kids or what?
Why aren't you giving me money?
Yeah, where's the money, bro? It's like, where's the money?
He's not working for us anymore, so I can't help you there. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no. Plus, we need a new couch.
Huh?
You heard me. We need a new couch. You fucked up this one. With your butt.
Discord is messing up again.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, so it's been fun. We just are knowing each other more.
As we do.
And this guy is the best communicator ever. And I've learned a lot from him. So that helps.
Yeah, me too.
I try.
And you're a fun couple.
Hey, how's your love life? Are you gonna meet anyone? Is there anyone interesting in your life? Because I think it's time to de-Micah for reals.
But he has.
Yeah, like, is it done?
Yeah.
Okay,
it's done.
cool. Yeah, no. We need a new cause in our lives.
That's some time to, I mean, you're on a quest to figure yourself out.
I want a double date.
Right? Let him figure himself out.
Haven't you done that already?
He was busy with the wizard. When is the time?
That's the best time. You know how that heals the soul to make a game.
Yeah, but it's Corona time, right? Even if I wanted to, it's kind of difficult right now. The dating thing is
Yeah, no, I think
tough.
that's okay, isn't it? Date online, no rush, because they're not gonna be one night stands. There's no you need several tests and vaccines to get through the sex. So yeah, it's not happening. So you can start having friends.
Well, I'm not really into the online dating thing because I don't want to upload pictures of myself in some app that keeps them.
Like right now, you look great. This is a picture that you should take.
But that's
I guess that's an argument, right? Because I'm uploading videos all the time.
But that's probably a good yardstick. As long as you still don't feel comfortable with that, you're probably still on your journey to yourself, to date yourself, really. That's also important.
Why do you have to touch your...
Because it's important to date yourself.
Well, you can date yourself with other people.
No, you can't. And because, then you are so focused on them that you're not focusing on yourself. So it's good to get that figured out and to get comfortable with it and all that stuff.
So
kind of a challenge now to just go out and find anyone just to prove him wrong.
I mean, that's kind of how that happened last time.
Wait, you actually challenged me to go out.
And you took the first person you met literally sitting at the entrance to your
favorite hangout spot. It was the second place. I was going from the cinema to the bar, and in the bar I met her. There were a lot
literally
of
the bouncer.
I talked to the cashier at the cinema, and there was no chemistry. But the person letting me into the bar, well, not my fault that we sparked. Yeah.
So that's what happened.
Yeah, that's kind of what happened. Yeah.
Why does this feel so fresh? And I've heard this story. It's just I don't think it's resonated so much. But
we talked about it the day before our wedding when we were I was getting very drunk.
And we weren't nice.
So what? Nobody else was nice. I was annoyed. I was out of nice. I had given all the nice that I could do.
After that, yeah. Yeah, we're sitting in front of your house, right?
Yeah. He was so mean to me. But I wasn't going to call off the wedding because of the cow that was bought.
Yeah.
It was a very, very hard process putting together that wedding. More or less by myself and against people who were trying to make it difficult.
Okay. Yeah.
Not you, obviously.
I wasn't thinking me. You thinking you. Me this, I did the whole thing. I married you.
Wow, big deal. I could marry me.
Anyway.
I think I need another beer.
Go get another beer, because this is ridiculous, Moon.
See, he has Jesus with him.
Oh, wow, plenty of wines.
Best opener.
Oh, I thought that was a sword. Oh, you've got
No, it's,
Jesus, for real.
I got that, I think for my communion or something, I got that. It was hanging in my room for a long time until I put it down.
Wow.
But then, when I didn't have a bottle opener, I found my faith again.
Yay! You know, in Soweto there was it was an orange farm somewhere the south of Joburg township. There's a church that operates purely on you drink alcohol. And that was like my dream, and then I found out that there's a church of alcohol. Like you read the Bible, everything, and you can come with your alcohol and drink it, and since Jesus turned water into wine type of a situation, and probably derivative of that. And it's just like people were just drinking. They drink the whole table, chapel type of a thing. Oh, firstly, it's done inside a shebeen or tavern or bar.
The Holy Spirit is something completely different there.
And you can come in with the alcohol and you can drink, and there's like cognacs and brandies and whiskeys, all, like seriously, it must be fun. But yeah.
I know that there's a church for marijuana, and I think there's a church for magic mushrooms as well.
And church for sex.
Oh.
Yeah.
Isn't that every cult?
Not like that. This is visible.
Sooner or later, yeah.
You guys. Yeah, I also thought it was a sword. It's not a sword. It's a cross. Really thought it was a sword. That's cool.
Yeah.
What is that? A Calvinistic sword? What are you, Protestant?
Calvinistic?
It's a Calvinism.
So what religion are you?
If any.
Catholic. I was Catholic.
I was too.
I quit when they wanted money from my salary. I said no. That's as far as I go.
No. No. That's hilarious. No. Wow, I am for a long time raised went to a Catholic school. Nuns were killer, and I mean literally they were mean. I don't know whether it came with race or
and
just lack of sex.
First school, whatever that's called. I think they get so mean because they don't have any sex.
Yeah, it's like tensing up the muscles. Literally a grip on the neck sometimes. That's how they were just like. No, I meant there was one.
I think I'm getting it too.
It's hectic. It's hectic. You're not getting a grip from lack of sex, are you?
Huh?
What?
Never mind. I think I got the wrong end of the stick there.
No, I don't get tense muscle from lack of sex. Get hairy palms, right? That's what they say.
And Wendes is asking, because you mentioned odd churches, do you know of Pastafarianism?
Of course.
Oh yeah. She lost that case, that other woman.
Yeah.
She lost the case of wearing a colander.
What's that?
There's a woman who tried to sue, I think the Netherlands or somewhere. She tried to sue for wearing a colander and promoting pasta.
Like and I know in America you can have a noodle thief on your head on your driver's license because it's religious.
Yeah, that's what she was trying
America
to.
Worked. Yeah, the USA.
Get. Yeah. Oh, it was in the USA. Oh, okay. Yeah. Why did I think it was in the Netherlands?
I think if so, I when we talk religion, for a long time I was a bit into like Buddhism and Zen especially, And then Discordianism, when I read, what's it called? Illuminatus, the trilogy from Robert E. Shearer and someone else.
You're lagging
that's usually
again.
the answer. If someone asks me if I know God, I know, yeah, did you know it's a crazy woman? And it usually disturbs them enough to leave me alone. Enough with that religion talk.
Yeah.
I guess so.
I've got some distressing stories, so no.
To tell us right now.
Oh, but that's kind of our jam here.
No, I don't want to talk about religion.
All right.
I get tensed up.
Well,
just checking.
So, quick shift
I'm lagging again.
Then. Did we even I feel like we immediately got off track with what we were going to talk about because we started this thing with, should we complain about Reddit moderators? And here we are, hour and a half later, deep in religion.
Well, there are similarities.
Yeah, very much, I guess. Yeah, do you want to complain about that?
Yeah, so let me tell a story, I guess. Yesterday, when I was drunk enough, I decided I should finally post something about the game on Reddit. Because until that point, I think I only posted the announcement beginning of the year. So yeah, I took heart. I already had written what I wanted to post. Posted the new trailer, which is awesome. But then I checked the checkbox that said GIF. I thought, like, why not GIF? GIF, everybody likes GIFs. Not thinking that it meant that there will be no sound. So, and yeah, I had already joked with Crabman about how many posts I'm seeing on game dev and indie games about I am so and so years old and I quit my job and this is my first game. And I thought, like, they do quite well, these kind of posts. So I wrote, I'm 35 years old and quit my job 7 years ago to become a full-time indie game dev. Finally, my game is on Steam. And it worked like a charm. It worked so well. I did write like one comment immediately with kind of an explanation that this is a clickbaity title and stuff, but not really going into the details why. At some point, a moderator commented on my comment saying that I should write more about the development because it's the R game dev subreddit. So I did. I wrote a little bit more about the development of the game, and I thought it was fine. And yeah, the post went. I think it's it should have been my most popular post on Reddit ever. Right now it has like 1,900 upvotes, 11 awards. I have never gotten an award for any post I did before. And 215 comments it has now. So yesterday night, I just sat there for hours answering questions about the development. Some people were like, did you really quit your job and work 7 years on one game? And I was like, no. People. It was just a bit hyperbolic. Someone accused me of lying. I told him that I was indeed not lying. I was just massaging the truth a little.
Wow.
Because it's the truth. I'm 35 years old. I did quit my job 7 years ago. But I was a game developer before I quit my job. So my job was being a game developer. And I didn't just work on this game. I did many games in these 7 years. And it's not the first game we put on Steam either. It's the first my first game.
Yeah, I mean, you barely were involved in the other one. You just did the marketing after, so that's fair to say that this.
I mean,
is your
I did give you feedback. I was a tester on it, so
yes, okay. But I mean, we also wouldn't say that the people in our Discord now have a shipped game, so I think that's fair.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah, and a lot of cool discussions, cool questions, a lot of good stuff, really.
Nice. What? And he's gone again.
That's Jan for you.
Yeah, always taking off at the most inopportune moments. Actually, he was talking, so it's not the most inopportune.
I was expecting this. So here I am again.
There you are.
Hi.
Hello.
Again.
Hey, how are you?
I'm okay.
Anyway, yeah, I had a lot of cool conversations there. And then suddenly around, I think, 12, 12, don't know anymore, it was removed by a moderator. And I asked them why they would remove the post, because I did talk about development. I answered questions for hours on end about development mostly. And then I went to bed. And in the morning, surprise, surprise, it was online again. They restored it. And I think it was like 800 upvotes and four awards. And in the morning, it was like the 1,800 or so, and 11 awards or what have you. But yeah, I answered a couple more questions, and then it was gone again. Why? I don't know.
Yeah,
I assume maybe it was a different moderator who put it down again. I asked them again why they did it. I told them that it was removed before, and maybe they could restore it again, but I haven't heard back on it. It's removed right now. Yeah.
I was wondering if they wanted you to edit your main comment, because I guess that could read like just as an ad for the game.
Yeah, I was thinking too. I can't edit the title. I can't just edit like the first comment we had. So maybe I should have done this, but who cares? I mean, it's social media, right? So people, this is now 1 day ago, so nobody's going to read it anyway.
I guess.
We just try it again. We now know that this formula works. We'll use it in different subreddits.
And I mean, if you do the same thing again in like a week or two, then everybody will have forgotten about it already, and you can.
Yeah, I'm not gonna try it at Game Dev again, because I think they really want more. I could do like the same title and then just ask me anything, AMA. So maybe that would work.
Yeah, why not actually?
Yeah, because that's what we did. I answered so many questions. I had like the craziest, like a lot of people really connected with I'm 35 years old. A lot of people were like, oh, I'm 28 and I'm starting out as a game dev. You're such an inspiration to me. Like, oh, okay. I got one who was, I think, 38, who wanted tips on how to start with Unity. I got one who was 14 years old, who had been developing multiple games already, and who asked me if you should, what would make more money, being in a company or making games yourself.
That's an easy one.
Lots of people were happy with the mom quote in the trailer.
Nice.
Yeah, I told one that I'll tell her. Then yeah, I think a couple of people also noticed I put on my robe and my wizard hat reference.
Nice.
That was nice. Yeah. It worked quite well until the moderator came in. And I often heard like people mocking the moderators on Reddit, and I never really quite knew why. I think I understand it a little bit better now. But I also know that they aren't paid. They are fans, and I think every one of the moderators of the different subreddits has like a different idea of what shouldn't be in the subreddit, and thus this weird be removed, be restored, and be removed again. I'm not really angry with them. I'm a little bit annoyed, of course, because I put a lot of work into it and then they removed it. It kind of stings, definitely. But I think like all in all, I think it helped us quite a bit. So
at least there's progress.
It's progress, yeah.
Getting better at it. Because next time we'll know better how to avoid getting it deleted while still being clickbait.
Yeah. Some people said we should probably post it in roguelike, which of course I don't want to do until we have a roguelike mode.
Yeah.
Or in pixel art. So because we use shaders, I was like, maybe not. And they said we should just like little GIFs of stuff. We should just post. This should be fine. Then we have
why not try
suggestions, indie games or games. But I thought especially on the games subreddit, there's just talk about Cyberpunk right now. Maybe next week it's a little bit less, and maybe people get interested in stuff that's not Cyberpunk. Possibly.
Yeah. I mean, there's no real rush to do that right now. We have still quite a development process in front of us. So there's plenty of things where we'll still need and want to advertise. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's cool that at least worked so far for a couple of the moderators there.
I mean, like the last posts I made, they all got like 10 or 20 upvotes. like Eldritch Arena, Pepper Prince. I think like most of 100 or 200 upvotes is the most I got for stuff we intentionally posted to advertise our games. So getting like nearly 2,000 upvotes, it's a magnitude better than what we've had before. But I think we need to come up with like different ideas about it. But I think like the personal touch of I'm a 35-year-old guy who quit his job. I think this really works. We need to grab them at something that's personal.
Yeah, I mean, it makes a lot of sense. I mean, we as indie devs always want to know like how can we make it in I mean, that's why like GDC talks and stuff where they say I just did these 5 things and was successful, are so like everybody consumes that at like, oh my god, this is how I'm gonna learn how to make it. And then if you see someone being like, yeah, I'm about your age, I just did what you wanted to do the entire time, here you can find out like how you too will be as successful as you think I am.
Yeah. Oh, a lot of people really thought we were successful.
I don't doubt it. If they knew how much we are not, they probably wouldn't be as excited.
Oh, I told them. I told everyone.
Oh yeah, sure.
We weren't successful.
But then they were already hooked, so that's good.
But the greatest like conversation was with a guy or girl or whatever called Der Fuchs. And I'm sorry, what was that glib? I really didn't want to. I just noticed that I messed it up. So a person called Der Fuchs. So assumingly a male. Anyway, that person told me first off that the price was too much. €20 is too much to ask for. And I told, no, I don't think it's too much for what you get. I think it's kind of fine. And then I told them how we came up with the price and what was our reasoning. And then he told me, what did he tell me? He was like, no, really confrontational about the whole thing. And no, you have to, it's too much, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, oh no. He said, if you're really making a Mario Maker like a level editor, you will sell like thousands of games, and then you will make so much money. So that's the reason why you should make it cheaper now. And then I told like, I hope you're right. I just wish I could believe you. And if we really are as successful as you think we will be, we will decrease the price. And then he wrote, no, if you're successful, increase the price like Ark did. And I said, like, what? You're sending me mixed signals here. And then he answered, no, I'm just much more experienced in making money. And I thought, like, nothing to add here. I don't know where you are living, but it seems like it's a dream.
But I agree, we should make it more expensive.
I think like if you have like lots of eyes on the game, you can make it cheaper because more people see the game and they might buy the game. But if you don't have a huge audience, you need to make it more expensive because there are less people who will buy the game, and those who are interested, they will be willing to give you more money for it.
But I guess
that's at least my reasoning.
I guess that's what the sales are, right? It gets cheaper for a couple of weeks, and then all the people who are so interested, but at minus 25%, then they can buy it. Like I never buy a game full price. That would be silly.
I've done it like twice in my whole life. Diablo 2 and Skyrim.
Every time I bought a game at full price or above 10 euros, which the full price was also between 5 and 10 in those instances. Anytime I spent more money than I feel like I have to, I've regretted it. I've bought a $5 game and was like, that was a waste of money. Because it was like literally nothing, the same scenario just over and over, and I was like, why buy this at full price, 5 euros? But yeah, but I'm that person, and we get with the sales, so that's all fine. Let's hope we get there. I mean, that would be cool if the level editor in the roguelike mode like are huge boosts in why buy Wizard for full price? Yeah, exactly.
Because they can afford it.
No,
I wouldn't do it.
I would never. But then I don't have to.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have any money. I mean, if more people would buy the Wizard for full price, we have money and would probably do it as well. So,
exactly.
That's a box.
That's a box quote.
Wow, that's cool. Yeah, why buy Wizard for full price? That's cool.
Well, of course you should buy it on full price because it's a gorgeously rendered pixel art game, a turn-based strategy, dungeon, puzzling experience. It is very fun. It's very cute. Has a great soundtrack. So really, just why aren't you buying like 4 copies for yourself and then for each your friends? Another family each, please, just so that they.
And if you don't have any friends, it's a great way to make friends.
Exactly, buy your friends by buying our game.
I mean, we will be your friends. Just have to buy the game 4 times.
Send us the receipt, and we will be pretending to be your friends.
Yeah, meet the actual people who made the game.
And then you get to join our Discord.
Yeah. We might even mention you on stream.
We will definitely mention you on stream. Give us money. You can totally, buy our airtime, please. You see, we have this large audience of at least 4 people who actually watch this. So.
Oh, it's only 3 anymore. One person just went.
Darn it.
Maybe that person went to buy the game. So
yeah, that's cool. That's cool. You're okay. You can take a moment. You need cards and deck building, then it will work.
Yeah, cards and deck building are planned. They will come with the massive multiplayer mode.
Nice. Then we should also definitely another boost will be the battle royale mode.
Yeah, with loot boxes.
Absolutely. So there's a lot of things planned in the future. So just keep an eye out for that. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook.
It will be the last game we release. Because we just keep on working on this one.
What's up?
Sup, Jan?
So.
Yeah. So what's the state of Wizard? What have you been working on since? Have we? Maybe we should do that if we haven't done it already. Like a quick check-in each week. What's new in the Wizard? So what's new, Jan, since release?
Well, since release, I don't think we have time for that.
Well, the most exciting. Give us a top 5 new features, improvements, and stuff.
Well, I think like the most interesting thing is the pages that increase your spell, and of course the new lightning propagation. I think that's really, and of course the rats that are immune to ice now. They will screw you up if you don't know it yet. No, really, I think I've been working on like small stuff because I want to go through the whole game once and like improve everything a little bit, and then I want to add like new features. So what I'm currently working on, it isn't really that big, like not a huge new feature. Sure. I think we went back and forth on the lightning propagation for a while because I wasn't sure how I implemented it in the first game. I kind of forgot, and it got a little bit too strong, and people used it to clear objects and on enemies, and they froze everything, and they didn't use the other spells anymore. So, and there was like the case where like one enemy got hit multiple times by the lightning, although it just should hit each enemy once at most. So I fixed that. I made it now that if you cast a spell on anything, it will definitely be hit. But it will not propagate through objects anymore, only enemies. Nice. Or creatures. I called it creatures. Is this a problem? I wasn't sure if this is good. I was considering like enemies, but enemies felt so gamey. I wanna, because like in a spell book, as a wizard, you wouldn't write enemies, right? You would just write creatures. Because I think like wizards are probably like kind of racists anyway.
Human supremacists.
Yeah, supremacist is the right word. Yeah, I think.
Well, I actually think so. You know, in the context that we've been talking about the problematic undertones of this stuff, I think that makes sense, and I think it's also okay as long as we address it somewhere and not just like silently promoting it. So I guess we'll work on a fix for that, but creatures is fine, I think. Yeah, it would sound weird if you imagine an old tome and just say, you know, when you hit an enemy, then it goes through. Because I guess it would also go through other living things.
Yeah, and I think like, yeah, living things, I mean, creature would include wizards as well, like humans. I mean, there's like the people who would say there are animals and there are humans. And I think like humans are animals, and I don't see why there should be a distinction. Same with creatures. In Magic the Gathering, they are all creatures. Doesn't matter if they're human or orc or rat or anything.
Yeah, I think I was just thinking of life forms, but then ghosts aren't really a life form. And I don't know. Yeah. I guess creatures is fine.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously there's a problem with it, but we'll figure that out at a different spot.
Hopefully.
Yeah, maybe in Wizard 2.
Yeah. So I guess what I was working on isn't the most exciting things, but as soon as I'm finished with going through everything, I will probably add a new game plus. So if people played through the whole game, they can continue playing the game again with all the spells they know, but all enemies will be tougher. Will probably be able to see farther away, so they behave a little bit different, and they will be able to walk maybe a step farther, and there will be tougher, will be stronger, all that jazz.
Nice.
And then I think like this could be a nice thing for everyone who has been like playing the game up until now. Though there is one problem, and I want to address it here. If you are playing through the game right now and you finish it, then the game restarts without this. And then when you want to go into New Game Plus, you will have to play it again. So maybe that's okay, because there will have been implemented a lot of changes that make the game more interesting. So it's not that bad to go through the game again. Yeah. A little bit afraid of that, but because there are so many new changes, I don't want to save like the last state right now.
I was just wondering, because I guess for that mode, you're kind of you're making those things variable that are gonna be used in the difficulty settings and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So I
think like difficulty settings and accessibility settings is something I think I want to tackle before the New Game Plus, if possible.
Yeah, because it sounds like or at least it sounds like they're working on from the same things, and then New Game Plus is basically a difficulty preset, right? That is unlocked at the end, but you could also potentially just not make it conditional on finishing it if people, who have played it 1,000 times, just want to have the hard challenge, I guess.
Yeah, the thing is, it's not a difficulty setting
right, because of the
spells. Because you have all the spells, yeah. And you would also be able to pick up the spells you didn't pick up before. So yeah, that's kind of the thing.
Okay, I was basically just thinking of a workaround, but we could still expose that as a workaround, right? Even if the save isn't there, if our testers just want to get on with it, that we don't make them play through the whole game so they can test the game plus.
Maybe.
Well, anyway.
Yeah, so there's been the Wizard news.
Yeah. I've been working on soundtrack a bit.
Oh, nice.
I'm probably... So what we wanted to do is to add the soundtrack for Christmas, right? And I think I'm just gonna, finish the remaster on the tracks that are already in the game. So basically the soundtrack version. Because I've been working on some new tracks, but I don't think I'm gonna finish them in time.
I wonder if we sell the soundtrack on Steam, can you still add new tracks?
I'm pretty sure you can.
Should be just an update, right?
Yeah, so that's why I was thinking, we just update them as well. I have something that I have something for the final boss, and that I'm really excited about, but I think it needs like a lot more work. It's very it's in bits and pieces. So but I'm excited about it because it sounds very lots of drumming going on, and so we'll add that as it gets done. Yeah, I wanna try to get more out of my my very, what would I call this? Like my approach to writing music is usually to like find like a main a main theme, I guess, and then just elaborate it in the arrangement, like that there's a build-up towards it, and maybe a little bit down and up again, but it's all like kind of sample-based, if you will, because that's like how I learned making music, around samples. And so I don't really do orchestral compositions. I do more of a pattern-based thing, but in some of these things I feel like obviously it gets really boring if you have like just that one thing that repeats for 3 minutes but is like varied and in the when what part comes in and stuff. And I just kind of want to try to make, I'm probably not gonna get away from the thing that I know and just the way that I think of music completely, but I want to try to make it a little bit more exciting, a little bit more varied, to have it at least as varied as, I don't know, a Massive Attack song. They don't just loop the same thing for 7 minutes. There's things happening there. So I wanna do something a bit better, I guess. So
do better.
Yeah,
I watched Batman versus Superman,
and
at the end, Bruce Wayne says to Wonder Woman that humanity is still good. We destroy everything. We are like effing up everything, but we can do better.
Yes, we can.
Yeah, I don't know if you watched like the 1 hour video I posted in Movies. Probably not. Why would you? Why would anyone? I love it. It's great. And also like Maggie May Fish also did another thing about Zack Snyder, how to write a Martha, because that's the thing. Have you watched Batman v Superman?
I have watched the movie Bob Really That Bad, but I have not watched the.
Yeah. It's so crazy for me that like Zack Snyder is like visually so competent, but he has such a weird worldview that his stories all like he kind of wants to make these moral stories, but he doesn't have really good morals, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So like Lex Luthor in the movie. I'm sorry, I'm spoiling it now, but it's really not a movie. You have to watch. And like Lex Luthor tells Superman that he will kill his mom if he doesn't fight Batman. So Superman flies to Batman, who has already prepared his big fight. Do you have a question?
I am puzzled.
It does not make much more sense than that. So.
No, I mean, like, Superman. It's Superman.
Yeah, well...
Isn't his mother already dead? Oh, the human...
The Earth's mother.
His father is dead, and Batman's parents are dead, yeah.
But it doesn't make sense.
But wait, it gets worse.
No, it really doesn't make sense. It's ridiculous. But it kind of reveals like that Zack Snyder wanted to tell a specific story, and he had to like bend the world around what he wants to tell. Because Superman flies there, Batman is pissed because like Superman has been fighting aliens in the city and destroyed like lots of this, and like lots of people died. But then on the other hand, Batman doesn't care that if he himself kills lots of people in the process of his shenanigans. But anyway, that's another story altogether. So Batman and Superman, they're standing in front of each other, and Superman says, "Wait, I have to tell you something. And then Batman shoots him once, and then instead of like as Superman finishing your sentence saying it's Lex Luthor who tricks us to fighting each other, he just wants to show him that he's the stronger man, and they start fighting. And it could have been resolved if he just finished his one sentence. It's Lex Luthor, and then Batman is a genius, so he would have gotten it, and then they would have found a reason. No, they fight each other for like a good 10 minutes until Batman has Superman on the ground and is threatening to kill him. And then Superman says, because Batman has kryptonite, and he has uses kryptonite to make Superman. So because Batman is pretty solid opponent even for Superman. Okay. But then he wants to kill him, and then Superman says, he's gonna kill her, and then Batman, what? And he says, save Martha, and then Batman is like, how do you know this name? It's like confused because his mother is also named Martha, and he thinks he talks about his, but his is dead. So I'm not sure how he could think that he's talking about the same person. There are lots of persons who are called Martha. I'm sure of it. And then because Zack Snyder doesn't believe that the viewer understands what just happened, Lois Lane jumps in from the side and says, that's his mother's name. And then Batman takes a step back and realizes, oh my God, Superman has a mom just like and they have the same name. Let's be friends. And that's how this whole conflict is resolved. And then they fight, then they are together. Then Batman saves Superman's mom while Superman fights Lex Luthor. Of course, the fight against Lex Luthor isn't that big, but Lex Luthor then creates Doomsday, which is kind of not like how it is in the comics, and I'm kind of don't like it. How this all resolved, and then they have to fight, and then that's a great thing that was also in the video covered, that women in Zack Snyder's movies are immediately forgotten as soon as they are not in frame anymore. And that's what happens all the time, because somehow Wonder Woman is in this movie, but only at the very end, when Doomsday turns up and Batman and Superman fight him. Then Wonder Woman decides, okay, let's step in. Now I gotta help out. It's weird. It's very, very weird. Yeah.
I'm saddened by this.
Wendisil is having another meeting.
Bye, Wendisil.
Bye.
I don't understand how he has so many meetings. He's probably making up like half of them, right?
Ooh, Jan, the burn.
Yeah.
I just like what Red King Lear. Be thankful they didn't discover their brothers.
I haven't seen Justice League yet, so no spoilers, please.
But I mean, that would have even made more sense then, right? They're brothers, so now they don't fight anymore. More than, hey, that's my mom's name. I guess we're best friends now.
I'm gonna try this next time.
What are they, like 5 years old or something?
What's your mother's name?
Yeah,
Mine
no, Martha. Wait, that's my mom's name. What? That's my mom's name. No, come on, people.
Okay, let's be friends. Fight someone else together.
And Lex Luthor has so much power. Like, really?
Yeah, I really dislike Lex Luthor in the movie as well. I mean, I kind of like that Zack Snyder is trying to do like a different Superman and a different Batman and a different Lex Luthor, but gotta be real here. Hashtag not my Superman. Hashtag not my Batman. Hashtag definitely not my Lex Luthor.
Friedrich is saying the only good DC movies were the old Batman movies, and even those are bad. I agree with that. I don't agree that these are the only good ones, because Shazam is awesome and Wonder Woman is also awesome.
Shazam was great. That was
and Harley was also pretty solid, right?
Wonder Woman, Harley Quinn, Birds of Prey, right? That was good.
It was not the best, but it was pretty solid.
Have I seen that?
Not yet. No.
And the Nolan movies, the Nolan Batman movies.
Right, that's also
the first two.
What? Not enough? I thought Shazam was a perfect movie.
You who has the layers name and you're talking like this to about Shazam?
Well, that's because he already has his lair. He doesn't need one anymore.
Oh.
Shazam is all about finding the lair.
Excuse us. No name shaving. Oh no. I liked it. Yeah, the little that I remember, but I liked it. Yeah.
But at least they're catching up. I mean, Doom Patrol is also a DC series, right?
Yeah. Doom Patrol is the best of all, I think.
Yes, but of course that's not a movie. So, but in terms of their output, it's getting better.
Interestingly,
now we're ranting about Wonder Woman. The villain was we've noticed it before. That
Have you guys seen the second one?
Which one? Wonder Woman?
No.
Yeah.
I don't think
it's not out yet.
Isn't it straight to some channel?
But they just announced that it's going to be straight to HBO. It's not on it yet. I don't think.
Okay.
Not only that, right? They're going to release lots of movies on HBO. So many, in fact, that I'm wondering if it isn't a good idea to get a month.
What?
There's better ways.
You truthful Germans! Ooh,
no, we just mustn't
honest, moral.
We just mustn't perjure ourselves on record.
Ethical. Just go to Africa. We sell it on the side.
All the new Warner Brother movies, right? What's that? It's Wonder Woman. It's Mortal Kombat. Okay.
Finish him.
We'll see. Godzilla versus King Kong. Yeah, Godzilla versus Kong. I'm sorry.
Versus stuff.
No. That might be a cool one actually.
Yeah.
Like Predator versus Alien. What the hell?
No.
Batman versus.
That's actually completely different. we got The Conjuring. The Devil Made Me Do It. I know. I love The Conjuring.
I love the. Wait, The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It. Is that one title?
Yeah.
Oh, that's with the kid.
Is that trailer? New?
I haven't seen the trailer.
Yeah, they hunt the kid now.
But yeah,
the toys come out.
I really very strongly dislike everything that came out of those as spin-offs and stuff. The Nun was the worst offender.
Oh yeah.
So boring and so bad.
What was with the Nun?
Nothing was with the Nun. It was just boring.
Oh my god. Yeah. Now the toys are coming out. I don't know.
Then we've got Space Jam: A New Legacy. I don't know.
What legacy?
A New Legacy. That's one. It's Space Jam. It's a new Space Jam movie.
Oh,
I think I've heard of that. That must be terrible. No. I mean, the original is already terrible. So.
No.
I have to rewatch the original. I loved it as a kid.
Yeah, me too.
And I watched the Michael Jordan documentary on Netflix.
I'd love to see that.
I quite enjoyed that. I think Michael Jordan is probably an asshole, but he plays good basketball.
Well, I think now he says he wasn't. It was just the whole game thing.
No, I don't know.
I don't know. I would love to see it and see what the fuss was all about.
Yeah. The Suicide Squad from James Gunn.
Ooh, well, that I'm interested in.
Dune from Denis Villeneuve, the Arrival director.
I have no trust in him. I mean, he did
The Arrival.
The Arrival, that was good, but then I hated the Blade Runner 2049.
Oh my god, is he getting another remake?
He's making Dune, which is
the new Blade Runner, so I'm up for Dune.
That was just so awful in every respect, and I love Dune, so I expect the same, that it's also going to be awful, and I hope not. I wish it was good. I would really love a good Dune movie.
Then we've got King Richard starring Will Smith.
Okay.
I have not heard about that at all.
Yeah.
I'm terrified of Will Smith's films right now.
So I'm just gonna read it here. A new drama starring Will Smith as Richard Williams, father and tennis coach to Venus and Serena Williams.
Okay. Ooh, he's gonna be an asshole.
Okay, so it's not about the King Richard.
That
it was like a Robin Hood spin-off, so I'm not interested, sorry. But here's one who's actually interesting. That's The Matrix 4, or just Matrix 4 by Lana Wachowski, again with Keanu Reeves and Carrie Ann Moss. features Jada Pinkett Smith, Neil Patrick Harris, and Priyana Chopra. I don't know who that is.
She's married to Jonas brother, one of the Jonas brothers.
Let's see.
Okay.
And she's like the queen of Bollywood, not the princess of Bollywood. She's from Bollywood and to American.
Nice.
Wait, I like. What's Jaden Smith got to do with what, Friedrich?
The Matrix. Jada Pinkett Smith is the Matrix 4 or Matrix 4.
Oh, okay. Wow, I don't know how I feel with that. When is Thingy not there?
Keanu Reeves? He's there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I love.
So the rest is Cry Macho from Clint Eastwood.
No one wants to watch that.
I kind of like his movies.
No, I don't like him.
I don't like him either.
Yeah.
Well, I loved him.
What? He can't act Western. Either.
He's kind of making the same movie. I feel like this old guy movies.
Yeah, angry, old guy
power fantasy movies.
Yeah,
that's what he makes. Judas and the Black Messiah.
What is that?
I'm just realizing that Jan got his list into the. There he's back to reading the list.
You noticed, damn it.
Actually, you did terribly when you were mentioning the top 5 of the Wiz Harder, because I thought you needed the list then. Yeah, you were just like grasping and you just like we caught you by surprise type of a situation.
I wasn't prepared. I didn't have a list ready.
I saw that. Wow, these movies. Ugh.
But a couple of cool ones, so.
Okay, we'll see.
I'm sure we'll be able to see them when they come out on a streaming service.
Yes.
We watched Gentlemen yesterday. Have you seen that yet?
Yeah, I liked it. I was trying to get you into watching it.
Well, I was waiting for this one.
Right.
Yeah.
That was that.
Actually, it was the first half we were very confused about, or like we were very bored by it, because none of the characters are very interesting. But then the second half, the plot really does pick up and makes it exciting. But I guess it would be, the magic is a bit gone, I would say.
Yeah, it's kind of nothing new, right? I mean, he really knows how to do his thing, but it's time he gets a new thing, I think.
We were talking about that, like the same thing. I think my favorite character there was Hugh Grant's character, the weaselness of it, and he's hilarious. I think there was a scene where I laughed so much just because it was him, I think. In there, he's hilarious. The rest is just, I don't know. Also, an okay movie. Nothing. We really paused the film, right? In the middle of it, we were just like, we were discussing all types of things. We had a full, 15 minutes.
We were talking about a long time about, how... people like Guy Ritchie and Quentin Tarantino, they came onto the scene in the 90s and 2000s by disrupting sort of what was the done thing, young, fresh perspective and very into movies, right? But now that's the standard, that movies are about loving movies, they don't really have anything else to say beyond that. And their new disruptive style is now the normal, so there's just nothing to hang on to.
Yeah.
That's really what I felt was the biggest weakness of The Gentleman, that it just doesn't have anything to say. It has the same kind of plot gymnastics that were cool, and they are cool, but it has beyond that, you know,
I don't remember the movie at all.
Yeah, right. Because there's nothing to really care about. There's something to be surprised by and to be excited.
It's a fun time, but it's nothing else.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also enjoyed the dialogue. I think that to me was the only thing. And what's his name?
Matthew McConaughey?
No, the director.
Guy Ritchie?
But Guy Ritchie, I mean, similarities are now he likes the C word a lot. He uses the C word like Quentin uses the N word. It was just everything is see this. It was. I don't know what we did to him. Them.
But I mean, that's just how the English talk.
I know. It's just also, yeah. Find new avenues. I don't know. Bollocks. Yeah, no, but I mean, I guess I'm just kind of a trigger or an offense of some sort. I know they use it a lot, but it doesn't give him the right to also.
I see.
Yeah, sure. Kind of use it. It's just, yeah. Normalizing a word like that. Yeah.
I wish we could do it, to be honest. I kind of like the ring of the word too. I wish we could just delete all the history, all the sexism behind it, and just use it. But I understand that it's just not possible. And it's just a word. We can come up with new cool words that sound cool. And I guess the youth is doing it anyway, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the hard K and the hard T that just really works.
Yeah.
Can really spit that at someone. You know?
Yeah.
Yes, they should just use cucumber. Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those. Being a Debbie Downer right now.
Well, we have been talking for over 2 hours. So maybe this is also a good time to wind down, if you will.
Yeah. I'm getting leggy again as well.
Yeah.
I can see it.
So yeah, should we wrap it up here?
Okay.
So
Jan, come stay. We can talk some more. I miss you, man.
Yeah, I miss you too.
I'm already tired of this guy.
Oh, me too.
Me too.
Oh,
2
wow.
hours, a long time, right?
Oh, yeah. See you on Christmas.
Yeah, I was wondering. Is Christmas Friday? No, it isn't, right?
I don't know, but we are quarantining for the next 10 days, so...
No, 25th. Friday would be the 25th. Are we doing...
A Christmas special?
Christmas special? Yeah.
Yes, and I'll be the elf with my tiny ears.
Oh. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Are they tinier than mine?
You know they're
both
tinier.
Have pretty tiny ears. Oh, but you've got smaller ones, yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, it's almost...
What are we doing? What are we doing with Christmas? Let's do Christmas.
I mean, it's gonna look exactly the same. Maybe we can put a bit of snowy border around the frame. Oh, Jan is gone again. Well, that's fun.
Well, I guess we just can then use the opportunity to say bye-bye.
Well, yes. Well, I figured he might also want to say goodbye.
Yeah.
He's weird like that.
Told you that. Told you. I'm getting leggy again.
We weren't surprised, dear. We weren't surprised.
Yeah, I think I've got a Christmas hat at least. My parents have got lots of crap like that, so
I'm gonna put one on the owl for next week.
Nice.
Ah, nice. I think you were pointing at the awesome leggings you've got there.
My tracksuit pants.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Thanks. Love them.
So
I love you.
And legging out again. Love you too, guys.
Yeah.
So we'll see you maybe next week, but of course, celebrate without passing on the disease and catching it.
Yeah, not going out anymore.
Yeah.
Just drinking indoors now.
Yes.
Hey man, it's so difficult. We tried takeout yesterday, and obviously, yeah, it's just one of those that we have to be careful with everything. You don't trust.
Yeah, Leipzig got some bad numbers right now, even worse than here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, and we should play some Christmas music.
Yeah, maybe.
I can't stand it, but hey, yeah.
Yes. Maybe you can play some live.
Yeah, let's carol.
Grab one on a keyboard. You can sing, Bali.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna dance.
I have to learn the lyrics
with my Christmas hat.
I have to learn the lyrics of something that I can't stand. Deck the halls with fa la 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 la.
You can read it off the phone.
I want to have Last Christmas.
I gave you my heart.
Okay.
Yeah. Nice.
That sounds like a plan. So
awesome. Let's do that.
Let's do that.
Yes.
Then we'll see you next week, maybe. Otherwise, have
a nice Christmas special.
Yes. Have a good old Christmassy time. Wait.
Yes.
And if we don't see you next week, does that already mean have a Happy New Year? Like if people don't watch next week, then the one after that is already in the new year, right?
No, right? Is it?
No.
Oh, right, it is.
What?
It's the first.
Of course.
The first.
Next one would be the first.
So in case we don't see you next week, I mean, we're not going to see you on Christmas, so have a good Christmas. We'll see you on the first day of Christmas Day, maybe, and otherwise have a good slip into the new year, I guess is what we say. A good stumble. Have a good stumble.
Careful stumble.
A good socially distanced
careful stumble.
Yes.
Yes. Good. Until then.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Jazz hands.
All right, I gotta actually press stop. I realize.
Jazz hands. Jazz hands.
Okay. One more opportunity for jazz hands.
Yeah. Jazz hands.
Bye.